This is a screenshot showing $300,000 in monthly revenue from an iPhone app, and I copied the exact same app without writing a single line of code. Now you see, most people think that you need years of programming experience to create a profitable mobile app. But what if I told you that there's one AI tool that can build an entire $10,000 iPhone app for you in just days? Now, the app we're looking at is called Night Sky. It's an astronomy app that helps users identify stars, planets, and constellations by simply pointing their phone up at the sky. It also provides detailed information about celestial objects and space events. It's cool. Now, we completely replicated every single feature of this app. We connected it to Stripe for monetization, and I'm about to show you the exact step-by-step process. But here's what's crazy. While everyone else is still learning to code the traditional way, I discovered the one AI coding tool that's completely revolutionizing app development right now. So that by the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what tool this is, how to use it to clone any successful app, and most importantly, how to set up the payment systems that turn your app into a revenue-generating machine. So if you've ever wanted to build your own iPhone app, but you always thought that coding was too complicated, or that you're looking for the fastest way to create digital products that actually make money, this video will change everything for you. So let's go ahead and dive in. The AI tool that will build the entire app for us is Base44. They're one of the best app builders right now at this moment, so I added a special link in the description below so that you can go ahead and check them out for yourself. And starting off, the idea is to go big and ambitious. So we set the direction right from the very first prompt, so that this way the builder knows exactly the kind of experience we're aiming for, and it can handle the heavy lifting of complex features from the ground up. So let's see what happens when we ask the AI to build something that can actually tell us. So I'm going to give it this challenge, and let's go ahead and watch how it tackles creating a comprehensive stargazing experience. So let's tell Base44 to build an AR-powered social stargazing app that lets users point their device at the sky to identify and explore 1.7 billion plus celestial objects in real time, time travel the night sky, collaborate with friends live, and dive into rich educational 3D experiences online or offline across all Apple devices with a modern UI. Now, what's fascinating is how the app builder immediately grasps the scope of what we're asking for, and it begins laying the foundation for our stargazing experience, setting up the core structure with AR functionality, real-time object tracking, and social collaboration features. The system also makes sure to include educational content and ensures that everything works seamlessly across all Apple devices with that sleek, modern interface that we requested. So first, an important disclaimer here, because building apps and making money online is not easy, despite what other YouTubers are saying. So when I'm showing you how to build an app, like this one, for example, I'm demonstrating two things: the technical process and the potential. I am not guaranteeing your results. These AI tools are legit, and as you'll see, the techniques do work, but success depends on your execution, your timing, and honestly, some luck. Most apps don't make money right away, and many don't even make money at all. So I'm not making a promise to you that you're gonna get rich or that you quit your job. No, this is not financial advice or a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm just showing you what's possible with these tools, and what you do with that knowledge is entirely up to you. All right, so with those expectations set, let's continue building out this app. Now we're getting into the meat of what makes this app truly special: the core AR functionality that transforms any device into a window into the universe. So let's break down exactly how we want this stargazing magic to work out. Here's what I'm going to tell Base44. Enable augmented reality sky mapping so that users can point their device at the sky to see a live 3D map with labeled stars, planets, constellations, and satellites overlaid on the camera view using the Start AR star button. Integrate a 1.7 billion star database stream from the cloud with deep zoom capabilities to allow users to explore massive celestial data. Add real-time sky identification that instantly recognizes celestial objects as users point their device at the sky. Now, the results here are super incredible. The app delivers a powerful and immersive stargazing experience that even exceeds my own expectations. When users click the Start AR button here, they can point their device at the sky and instantly view a live 3D map with labeled celestial objects floating right over the camera view. Also, the integration of that massive 1.7 billion star database enables deep zooming capabilities that let our users explore space in unprecedented detail, while the real-time identification feature makes recognizing stars and planets and whole constellations as simple as pointing and looking. Now, the real magic happens if we're going to move beyond just looking at the sky, because I want users to actually interact with what they're seeing. So let's see how we can make celestial objects come alive in their hands. And now to make all of that happen, let's go ahead and use this prompt in Base 44. Enable AR object exploration so users can extract planets, stars, and constellations from the sky for detailed 3D examination. Include sky tags so users can pin custom annotations to celestial objects, add photos and notes, and share them via messages. Now, using this prompt opens up a much deeper level of interaction with the night sky, because now our users can tap on celestial objects and then see detailed information displayed right there on their screen. But here's where it gets really interesting, because I want these objects to literally come out of the sky for a closer examination. So let me add this refinement to our prompt. When an object is clicked, it should pull out of the sky for a detailed 3D view. Check this out, it's perfect. Now, when users click on a celestial object like a planet or a star, it smoothly transforms and pulls forward into a detailed 3D model that they can examine from pretty much every angle. But we're not going to stop here either. So let's make this more personal and shareable. Include sky tags so users can pin custom animations to celestial objects, add photos and notes, and share them via messages. And with that, users can personalize their stargazing experience by adding their own notes and their own photos to objects. However, I can see here that the share button isn't functioning properly, so we're going to go ahead and address that with this prompt. The share button should properly work to share notes and details with others. And with that, excellent. The app now ensures that the share button works exactly as intended. Users can tap on it to send their notes, their tags, and object details to others through messages, email, or social platforms, which makes their discoveries truly shareable. And now for the social aspect that really sets this apart, we're going to go ahead and tell Base 44 to add connected stargazing sessions where users can join video calls and collaboratively add celestial objects to observe. Now, this is where the app becomes truly collaborative, because users can now join live video calls and explore the night sky together in real time. They can just go to sessions here. They can click create sessions, add their details, then hit create and join. Now, what makes this feature special is how our participants can collaboratively add celestial objects to observe, which turns what's traditionally a solitary activity into a shared experience that connects stargazers across distances. However, sometimes the most incredible stargazing experiences happen when you can step outside of time itself. We're gonna go deep here. Imagine being able to see how the sky looked on the day that you were born, or peek into the future to catch a rare celestial event that won't happen for decades. Now, that's the kind of time-bending functionality we're going to build here, along with the interface features that make nighttime stargazing as comfortable as possible while giving users crucial information about their viewing conditions. All right, so to make all of that happen, let's see how Base 44 handles this with this kind of prompt. Add time travel functionality that lets users navigate to any date and time in the past or future to view the sky at different moments. And interestingly, here an issue is popping up. Now, what we are going to do is to click resolve with AI to let the system work through it all by itself. And now the app includes a time travel functionality with a calendar option, which lets our users explore the sky at any moment in the past or even in the future. And as we can see, see, it also includes intuitive controls that allow our users to seamlessly navigate between past, present, and future sky configurations. But I also want users to be able to bookmark those special moments. So let's make that happen using this prompt. Include sky timestamps so users can save specific sky configurations for important dates. All right, that's kind of perfect to me because the app now allows our users to save specific sky configurations using sky timestamps. Users can also capture and store the exact arrangement of stars and planets and constellations for any meaningful date, whether it's an anniversary, a birthday, or historic astronomical event that they might want to remember. Now let's make sure that this works perfectly in real stargazing conditions with a prompt like this. Add night red mode to provide a dark adapted interface that preserves night vision during stargazing. All right, excellent. So now when users click that eye icon, the interface switches to a soft red color that helps preserve their night vision, ensuring that they can use the app without ruining their ability to see the actual night sky around them. So lastly, let's give them crucial information about their viewing conditions with this prompt. Integrate a light pollution indicator that shows viewing conditions based on the user's location. And now the app uses location data to show how much artificial light is affecting the visibility of stars and celestial objects. Now currently it's showing B8 on the Bortle scale, a 1 to 9 ranking system for measuring night sky darkness and brightness. A lower Bortle scale number indicates a darker sky with more visible stars, ranging from Bortle 1 for excellent dark sky sites all the way to Bortle 9 for heavily light polluted city skies. This also gives users realistic expectations about what they're going to be able to see from their current location. All right, so far we've built out the core functionality, but now we're going to push this app into truly advanced territory. Now, these are the features that separate a good stargazing app from an extraordinary one. Guided tours that feel like having a personal astronomer right there next to you, with smart notifications that never let you miss a celestial event, and educational tools that reveal the hidden secrets of planets. So let's see how these premium features transform the entire experience. Here's what I'm going to write into our next prompt to make all of that happen. Create sky tours that guide users through celestial objects in live or custom created sessions. And with that, what we have here now is truly fascinating because the app now guides our users through curated journeys across the night sky. You can either follow live tours here led by experts or create their own custom sessions highlighting specific stars, planets, or constellations that matter to them. Our users can also easily create or start a live session right from the interface, making astronomy accessible, may it be for a beginner or with someone who wants to share their expertise with others. Okay, so now I want to ensure that our users stay connected to their favorite cosmic events. So let's follow up our prompt with something like this. Add custom notifications to alert users when their favorite celestial objects are rising or visible. The functionality that develops here is definitely practical because now we can go to any object's detailed view, we can click the star icon to favorite, and then they'll receive personalized alerts when it becomes visible in their sky. So there's no more missing that perfect Mars viewing opportunity or forgetting when Jupiter rises. Now for something that'll thrill aurora chasers for all of you out there, we're gonna go ahead and use this prompt. Include aurora mapping that shows where northern and southern lights are visible and sends alerts when they appear. The result here is quite spectacular really, because after that prompt, we can now access the aurora forecast section where we can see real-time map showing exactly where the northern and southern lights are currently active. And the app also overlays aurora zones directly on the map and then sends alerts when activity spikes near the user's location. We can also toggle these alerts on and off, of course, so they're always ready for nature's most spectacular light show. Now, we're going to add some serious educational depth next, so let's go ahead and use this prompt. Enable planet internal structures with an X-ray view showing the internal composition of planets. Now, this prompt creates a powerful educational feature that makes the app feel like having a cosmic MRI scanner. So when users tap on a planet, the app also reveals its internal composition in a detailed, layered 3D model showing the core, the mantle, and the crust. And it makes visualizing what's beneath the surface incredibly intuitive and engaging. So apart from those amazing features that we've built in so far, weather planning is also crucial for stargazing success. So we're going to ask Base 44 to do something like this. Integrate weather data to show optimal stargazing conditions based on current forecasts. Now, this integration delivers exactly what stargazers need, because now the app pulls in weather data specifically tailored for astronomy. Users see current forecasts, including cloud cover, humidity, and visibility, but more importantly here, they get insights specifically designed for sky viewing rather than just generic weather information. And I can see here that there is an issue, so I'm going to click Resolve with AI to get that all sorted out for me. And now it's perfect. The issue has been resolved and everything is working smoothly. Last on our list, let's go ahead and bring convenience to the home screen. Now, what I'm talking about here is what we're going to tell Base 44. Add widget support so users can access quick sky information from their home screen. Now, with this, the transformation is impressive. As you can see, the app now supports home screen widgets so that our users have immediate access to sky information without needing to open up the full app. The system also improves on the overall design with a much better interface and layout, making the entire experience a lot more user-friendly. Now, while these advanced features create an incredibly sophisticated stargazing platform, they also naturally lead us to one of the most important aspects of any educational app: the content that turns curiosity into knowledge. And now that we have all these powerful tools for tracking, notifications, and visualizations, let's go ahead and focus on filling them with rich educational content that makes every interaction meaningful. All right, so learning about what you're looking at transforms stargazing from simple observation into genuine understanding. And we're not just building an app that identifies objects. No, I want users to discover the stories, the science, and the wonder behind every point of light they encounter. And we'll start that by giving Base 44 this instruction. Provide detailed object information, including names, distances, facts, and history for each celestial body. And there you go. With that prompt, users click on any object like a star, planet, or constellation, and then the app displays comprehensive details, including its name, its distance from Earth even, some fascinating facts, and even historical background. And each celestial body becomes like a sort of gateway to deeper knowledge rather than just another bright dot in the sky. And now it's time to bring those star patterns to life using a prompt like this. Add constellation artwork with beautiful illustrated representations of constellation figures. And now with this prompt, we're given a beautiful visual experience, because now we can view a constellation and then the app overlays artistic representations of mythological figures directly onto the star patterns. And to access this, users need to make sure constellation overlays are turned on by clicking the settings gear icon in the top right corner here and ensuring show constellations is checked. Now, if we point our device at areas where major constellations are visible, these beautiful illustrations will appear, connecting modern stargazing with thousands of years of human storytelling. All right, so we also need to keep the content fresh and current, right? So let's ask Base 44 to do something like this. Include astronomy news to keep users updated with the latest space-related events and discoveries. And with that, the app now automatically delivers updates about the latest space-related events and discoveries. This dynamic newsfeed keeps the entire experience fresh and informative, complete with breaking news updates that ensure that our users never miss major astronomical events or scientific breakthroughs. Okay, so now it's time to add some high-tech tracking capabilities using a prompt like this. Enable satellite tracking for real-time tracking of the ISS and other satellites. With that, the satellite tracking functionality is really impressive here. The app now supports real-time tracking and includes both the ISS and Starlink satellites in its database. The system creates custom visuals for these things in the AR view and adds them to the Discoveries page. So if we navigate to Sky View in the sidebar here and then click Start AR to activate our camera, and then we point our device at the sky, satellites appear as distinctive green circular icons with satellite symbols, orbital rings around satellite objects, moving green dots that animate along orbital paths, and clear satellite badges to distinguish them from stars and planets. All right, so at this point, I gotta say that we incredible stargazing experience so far. But there is something that's equally important that we need to address, which is making sure that this app works flawlessly across all devices that people actually use in their daily lives. So let's make sure that this experience is truly seamless, no matter which Apple device you might be holding in your hands. Now, currently the app works well on a single device, but now I'm going to add multi-platform sync so that users can switch between their iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple Watch, and even Apple TV without losing progress or settings. This will make the app feel more connected and convenient, especially for users who use multiple Apple devices throughout the day. And to make all of that happen, we're going to send over this prompt over to base 44. Support multi-platform sync so the app works seamlessly across iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, and Apple TV. And so far, perfect. Looks good to me. Syncing across iPhone, iPad, and Mac is already supported, which means that our users can now seamlessly switch between their iPhones, iPads, Macs, Apple Watches, and Apple TV even. Data like preferences and saved content also now sync automatically across devices. I want to test this out, of course, so we're going to go over to the Sky View page here, click on any celestial object like Andromeda Galaxy. Then in the details panel that appears next, we're going to click the star icon to add it to our favorites. The star now turns yellow, and if we open the app on another Apple device, for example, using the same account and navigate to the My Favorites page, we can also see that exact same object we marked as favorite waiting for us. And right now, the app relies on an internet connection to function properly, but I do also want to add offline functionality so that users can still access core features even when they're camping in remote areas or dealing with spotty cellular coverage. So to make that happen, here's what I'm going to request inside base 44. Ensure offline functionality so core features work without an internet connection. And the solution is brilliantly practical since the app now intelligently caches the top 5,000 visible celestial objects, including bright stars, planets, galaxies, and satellites, so that the AR Sky View and Discovery pages still stay fully usable offline. Users can also create journal entries without a connection, and those entries will sync automatically once they're back online. Finally, let's ensure pinpoint accuracy for serious astronomy enthusiasts. Let's send over this prompt. Use precise location services with GPS integration for accurate local sky representation, and integrate gyroscope and accelerometer tracking for accurate sky orientation based on device movement. Now, this is really impressive because the app now uses precise location services with GPS integration to show an accurate view of the sky based on our user's exact location. We also have gyroscope and accelerometer tracking, so the app responds to the device movement in real time. So for example, when users tilt or rotate their phone, the Sky View adjusts instantly to match their perspective. The app also provides professional-grade precision for astronomical observation, which automatically calibrates to your exact location and device orientation for the most accurate possible sky representation. And that right there, right here, is the entire build, a full AR-powered stargazing app that turns the entire sky into something you can explore, zoom into, and even share with friends in real time. We're talking 1.7 billion stars, live sky recognition, constellation art, time travel, aurora alerts, satellite tracking, and it's all wrapped in in a design that feels smooth and futuristic. Now, what I love about this is how it shifts stargazing from a passive moment into something interactive and alive. Because now you're not just looking up anymore, you're pulling planets into 3D, saving sky moments like snapshots of time, or linking up with friends to travel the cosmos together. It's part astronomy, part sci-fi, and all powered by AI. And if you're into builds that push boundaries exactly like this, stay locked in, because this is just the start. There are more wild experiments, more ambitious apps, and more ways to see how far AI can actually take us that are all on the way. Thank you for watching and spending your time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one.